Oh Lord, pull up in that '04, pedal to the metal, says she wanna hit the flow more.
Remember that old cliche about if a tree falls in a forest and nobody's there, does it make a sound? I got another one for you. If the Atlanta Falcons play a whole lot of close games, like everybody else in the National Football League, does that mean that the Atlanta Falcons deserve more than just a few graham crackers or something? Anyway, you don't want to talk about it. You want to talk about that roughing the passer call that shouldn't have been. And that was Sunday in Tampa Bay when Grady Jarrett knocked Tom Brady to the ground cleanly, I must say, and the flag came out. And a lot of you are saying, well, that cost the Falcons the game. But you know what? Spoiler alert, overrated. We'll get back to that call. But anyway, first, subscribe to Atlanta Sports Unlimited right here on this YouTube channel. And also, I'll tell you what, we are sponsored by Prize Picks. You don't want to miss this. Great fantasy game. 2 to 5 players. You can go over or under. Okay? Various sports. Just put in this promotion code. And right here. ASU, as in Atlanta Sports Unlimited, to win big time. Also, this book, I wrote it. It's called The Real Hank Aaron. It's out. And if you go to this website, you can buy it from this website, and I will personally autograph it for you. All right? Yeah, there are a lot of people out there who are saying that the Falcons could easily be 5-0. But you know what? The Falcons could easily be 0-5. First game of the season, they lose to the New Orleans Saints after blowing a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter. Then they come back and they play the Rams out in L.A., the defending world champions, and the Falcons are trailing by what? 28-3. I think they know something about 28-3. All right, and they almost came back to Falcons. Operative word, almost. And next week they beat Seattle at Seattle. They beat Cleveland here in Atlanta, and a 2-game winning streak for the first time since forever. But here's the thing: they had to hang on by dear life in each of those games to win those games. And both Seattle and Cleveland were playing backup quarterbacks. Tampa Bay did not have a backup quarterback. They had a guy named Tom Brady. But anyway, so let's get to the call. People want to talk about that. People want to talk about how this call just changed the game and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff in the fourth quarter. But you know what? You know what changed the game? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just beat the crap out of the Falcons. That's what cost the Falcons the game right there. I mean, Tampa Bay finished with 420 yards, total yards, to the Falcons 261. That's pretty dominating. Plus, Tampa Bay's got a quarterback, and the Falcons don't, at least when it comes to passing. You know, and everybody's going to talk about, well, you know, in the fourth quarter, I mean, Marcus Mariota for the Falcons threw that touchdown pass and also threw a pass for the 2-point conversion to pull the Falcons within 6. But what did he do the rest of the game? Nothing. Not in the passing game because he can't pass. You know, coming into this past weekend's games, 32 starting quarterbacks in the National Football League. Marcus Mariota ranked 28th in passer efficiency. He ranked 30th in completing passes. That's not good. And then you got this little factor here. You got on the other side, you got Tom Brady. Tom Brady just owns the Atlanta Falcons. He's 11-0 against them. I mean, his passer rating lifetime is like 115, 116. And to put that in perspective, Marcus Mariota's passer rating in the game on Sunday was about 35 points below what Tom Brady generally has against the Falcons. And he destroyed the Falcons again, Tom Brady, as he always does. 11-0. The only person in the history of the National Football League who dominated a team more, and that was by 1 point, that was Otto Graham, who was 12-0 against the Cardinals. Okay? No. Not the Arizona Cardinals. And not the St. Louis Football Cardinals. The Chicago Cardinals. This is pretty bad. Anyway, so about the close games. It was close. I mean, it was the 5th one-score game for the Falcons this year. Yeah, whatever. But you know what? The Giants on Sunday became the 5th team this year to come back and win, by the way, after trailing by 14 points or more. Yeah, and the other thing is, there's been 23 teams this year. 23 games, to put it this year, up through going into last weekend's games, that were decided by 3 points or less. Which brings me to the point, and is another paraphrase. All right. If the Atlanta Falcons play a lot of close games and they still lose, that means what? It means they're still the Atlanta Falcons.
This is my falsetto, wicked potion with the slow pour. This is my addiction, make me wanna go for more. Pale